Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the New York Giants.
Graham Gano to kick off.
The longtime Panther Graham Gano has us set for a start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. First play and a first pass coming for Darnold. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that certainly could be a sign of things to come because they're blitzing to start this ball game, and it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
Now a 2nd and 10. Darnold now to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbury. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 40. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. A pick 6 on the first play of the drive. And, Charles, we have our first points of the game, making it 6-0.
And while it's only 6 points in the first quarter, it certainly takes a lot of pressure off of them, doesn't it? They're in the lead. They have control. Now they just want to settle in and play their game and defend that advantage.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 7-0.
Seahawks nothing. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Now Darnold going to take it and just back this one forward to his wideout. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there. And they'll go backwards right away.
At the 33-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. Has it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. A play fake, and it's Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete.
And that's where you want to use your big tight end. Let him use his size and frame to go up and get the deep ball in the end zone. But that time, they couldn't connect.
Connecting with Kupp here on the out route. And they're going to have another first first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 17-yard line.
Like, the whole contact game.
The Seahawks, first down. A gain of 15. First down, Seattle.
Again, Darnold.
We get it tomorrow. That's just good.
And it's caught. And the Seahawks are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. So first and goal and a chance to make amends for the earlier pick six.
First and goal, Seattle.
Walker going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
Off of play action, Darnold. He finds Smith and Jigba in the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from evening this one. Myers connects on the PAT. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
About 15, 20. That's good.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
After 1 year.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Here's Robinson.
And
he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
All the fucking money's going to them.
Still needing 10
If you
yards.
want the
Now
money,
it's third
shit,
down.
better go somewhere else. Y'all, maybe the best bet is them to go to Tennessee. Tennessee will put out
7-7, our score after one.
Tennessee, New Orleans.
Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with
Some
the
teams will pay that
football
price for him.
as they've
If
got
he
it
wants
with
to
a
be the highest
third
paid.
down coming up.
That's what I'm saying. If you got to pick, if you want to keep winning, all right, now let's go do something. Let's know. So you got to go to Tennessee.
On the run, it's Robinson.
They look to get in our squad there.
To the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's fourth down.
Wasn't even his stats. Niggas are dropping the ball. They dropping the ball. That's what is it supposed to be?
Here's Dart. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Second and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now it's Darnold. Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Throwing quickly, Darnold, that's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A.J. Barner, a 9-yard touchdown grab. They're going to throw for the 2 with Darnold. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their third possession. They don't have a first down yet.
That means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
What's this?
Throwing his dart. He's got this complete to Robinson. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Breaking down at the 49. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
There's questions. What are you gonna do after that, goes? I don't even have a job. If I don't have a job up here, somebody can be.
Here's Dart. As he throws there, incomplete.
Well, there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Now a toss left side for Scatterbury. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
And lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. Here's Dart. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
The 30-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Back to 60, back to 60.
Tracy going to get it on first down. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And they'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. From the gun, Dart. Man open is Robinson. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
That's how it is. It's just bad. It's literally bad.
Check smash, check smash.
He chasing me.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
These kids will be yourself.
Now it's Tracy. And he's in. Touchdown, Giants. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half.
60 by 60.
Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early. Brian Dable dialing up a play call here as they will go for 2.
60 by 6. 60 by 6.
It's probably the last little bit regular this year.
18 Pioneer.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball is going to come out to the 40. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Play action. It's Darnold. That'll be caught. It's caught.
Shows, back in the day, somebody's when he gets shot, it's like somebody playing that loud music.
Like some fucking Boys in the Hood.
Yeah. Isaiah, just want to move over there. And Isaiah's like, Perky trying to move. And he got like, he don't hear him. Bitch, you fucking hear this nigga talking. And then I'm looking at Isaiah, I'm like, bro. Oh, no, whatever. Like, bro. Niggas scared to walk and shit. Shit was funny though. It was cool. It was just young people out there though.
Some young people out there, I seen them in that's like damn. Fuck.
I mean, yeah.
It's like damn. I was the young nigga out here. It's young around older people now. It's like shit.
I ain't trying to be that nigga I'm talking to. A bitch that's 19, like 20, and it's like, bro, you cute, but you just too old.
Yeah. That's why sometimes, like, I go to a college function, but it
A
just
dazzling facility located here in the
sometimes
heart
not
of
worth sliding.
Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
You bound. If it's a college function, you bound.
Highly anticipated contest between the Green
21
Bay
giving me like,
Packers and the Seattle Seahawks.
it is yeah, a little bit. Might have been 20 years later.
Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And we're underway in Atlanta.
It definitely, like I said, nowadays it's definitely your age and that.
This will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30.
That 1 year below. Sometimes they get a pass depending on if the less mature.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready, go. Blue 32. Cut.
Now Love on the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
Throwing, it's Love. He puts a mare under it, deep down the middle. His first throw is an interception. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks force the turnover on the first series of this game.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort. That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, just don't put it in harm's way.
I don't know how to do it.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. He's going to get him 7 there. It's third down coming up.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Darnold with it on 3rd and short. He's got Smith-Njigba for the catch. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Offense up to the line fast.
23 yards. That's good for the Seahawks. First down. First and goal.
Looking inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get into what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Play action. Love. He's trying to go deep again. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Seahawks take possession just shy of midfield. Following the interception and the lengthy return.
It's such the back-and-forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away, and offensively, well, you just feel like you're killing your team right now.
I need him.
Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
18. And the Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
It's all about if you
play fake. Darnold.
Something is like just fucking toxic in the locker room.
And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Pistol snap. Darnold.
So niggas will always in that situation up.
Nowhere to go with it.
Always
throw this one away.
His background just
oh, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the first down play. Forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult 3rd down. Now staring you in the face.
That's all the league want to do is quick stories. Like
No connection on the last play. And now it's 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Throw left side, caught by Smith-Njigba. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it?
His still not over. He doesn't need a first one. Some
You
niggas
can
will
earn your
rob
money in the
it.
NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much as training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days. When you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Yeah, like that's what I say. People do.
Now Darnold, 4th down.
You can't look between.
Completes it again to Smith-Njigba. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks pull that in front further, 13-zip. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. And again, it's Darnold. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
That was hard, nigga.
Great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers.
Niggas then would have fucking processed it NFL like crazy. It's just certain situations you just gotta.
And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. Nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Working quickly here. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Love
from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here. Third and long. Here's Love. It's cut right side by Watson. And on 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards. 1 quarter away so far. The scoreboard reads 13-0. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. And on 4th down, they're about ready to punt. Trying to locate it. Oh, no, he lost it. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return.
You know, I'm sure Coach would prefer he not flirt with disaster on the return. No additional damage is done, however. They're fortunate to get the ball back, and everyone can breathe with a sigh of relief.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run. They want more. They always do. That's exactly what they want
never get injured, honestly.
Get this drive moving.
From the gun, Darnold. Completed over the middle.
I think, as I said, I mean, you don't get cut after this season like that. But he is, like you said, way too much shit going on.
Set to go now from the 35.
Man, they let that nigga slip with that purpose shit right in the boat.
Throwing on first. Here's Darnold. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
I think these tight ends today spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
It's not college.
We're
not going to say him baby
They're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Offense in the hurry up here.
He should already be mature enough. Like, some niggas coming in at what?
Now Donald off the play action.
22.
On the move, headed right. A throw right side, finds Cobb. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. Rashawn Gary with that tackle.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. All right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Looking right, and he finds him. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. Offense in a hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
So, I mean, they should make them.
They'll try to throw.
It's not like they need to do.
And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass
shit.
comes up
You
empty
getting paid
and
someone
off
like
the field they
700K
go.
in 1980, nigga. That's a lot of money.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, break.
That's a lot of money today, but shit, I mean, that's still a lot of money, like,
the offense to get
especially
one
with
more
receiver
stop
back-
to get off
back
the
in the
field,
top.
and that's exactly what they did.
Yellow, 22.
Yeah,
First
that's
down
what
throw,
I'm saying.
here's
It's not
Love.
what these niggas are staying in.
Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. He's got it inside the 25. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free.
Yeah,
Incomplete.
it's kind of hard for him to get. I mean, you're gonna hit every out of 7 days in a week. You're gonna get at least.
So that brings up second
If you're not
down.
playing at home for that
The lack
whole
of
week,
points and the
next
lack
week
of
you probably
yards
will
have
fight
just
this
gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
He's got it. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief.
And he gets in. Touchdown.
you probably never run to
The
LaMelo.
Packers get their
Nice.
first points of this game just before halftime.
I don't even think LaMelo in the fence. I probably still looking on.
Brandon
Nigga probably got
McManus
like
on
a
for
little
the
condo
PAT.
uptown. Yeah, but.
Extra point sent
Yeah,
right down the middle.
that's really for
And the
game days.
Packers get it back to
But
within
shit, even on,
6.
I think all the niggas stay in hotels.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this
You're
drive.
not gonna see certain like you will see certain like
It's
basketball
an
players
option right that begins this
like
drive.
only on
And they
game
blow
days,
up
bro.
the
You probably
opening play of this
have to wonder,
drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
yeah, that's what I'm saying, but it's
Seahawks
not
calling
like
for a
you will see
timeout.
this.
They're first and 3. They'll have
not-
2
he's
left to
not
work with
19,
before
bro.
halftime.
At the 19-yard line.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Darnold looking to throw. He fires one deep down the right sideline. Deep sideline shot is caught, and he gets out to stop the clock. Now Seattle's going to call it second timeout. Down inside the 40 now with a first down
Yeah,
goal in
it
that
used
last
to be
play.
like a drama scene too. They've been making all the fucking. They're gonna do that. Make the shit back in.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Think so?
When she started getting niggas better.
Darnold now to throw. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. The defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
It's like the other biggest marks in China.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
The Olympics is never here in America.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
It's a popular American sport.
Darnold. Short pass brought in. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. And dose of the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 11. And the Seahawks, first down. 1st and 10.
Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Hits his running back. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Seahawks.
1st and 10. Darnold. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to keep moving forward. Brought down inside the opposing 30. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock. So unsurprisingly, that gives them a 1st down.
Okay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams. Return to punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Complete to Walker on the check down. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completion.
What superstar are they going to have?
Take a pocket, go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
That's why you just got to fuck
Down
around
inside
and
the
do
red
it.
zone before going out. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. On 3rd down, Walker. Oh, they're on him quick. He's not going to get the yard they need, Brock. He only gets back to the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. Now Darnold, 4th down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
4 yards on the pickup.
Now Love on the play fake. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
And it's 3rd down.
This is like to speed up. It's going to take about 2-3 weeks for that to get fixed up and shit.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He lofts it deep right side. He's got it deep downfield. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league.
Florida got one made yesterday.
You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Bring the tight end left.
I think they are.
Back to Watson. This is caught. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Doing it. Connecticut's doing it. UConn.
Well, the defense is really buckled down.
It
That was a scoreless third quarter for us.
They play,
It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do. Trailing here in the 4th.
Really tough one right there. That's down the road. That's a no Winston.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
If you get UConn, inside. all the starters.
Right. Ready?
Here's Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. On this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Got his man. It's Golden. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. Offense to the line fast. Play action. Love. And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked off by Julian Love. And the Seahawks get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. The pistol snap. Darnold. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released.
It's still hard. I mean, it's still hard.
Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he's escorted
That's somebody you could have got a good measure.
Give him 13 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
That took you a long way, too.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Walker now from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Seahawks up by 9. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Third and long for him here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And this one soars out of bounds. The only question is where they will mark it. Looks like it's going short of the 40. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Yellow. Here we go. Set.
Yeah, basically, I could
Red. Red. Cycle.
You do that from the outside the car, you have to go back.
Ready.
Kicks the handoff. Now Love. That one is incomplete.
It's gonna
Couldn't
go
hang on through the
good.
contact. Target that time, Jaden Reed. And now it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Field flat. Ready. Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
Back to the air. Love. Taking a chance to the end zone. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Wow, just perfect execution there, Brock. Nailing the fade for 6.
Yeah, when it comes to the fade route, it really is all about timing, and as you said, the execution of it. You have to have the matchup first, but then you need to go connect. A great play.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Shaheed now to return. And he takes the return out of bounds.
their own 25-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Varner with the grab. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
This is Walker on 2nd. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down. The Packers take their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
3rd and 4.
He'll look to throw it. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. He'll throw it. His running back catches it downfield. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage big time.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So this would potentially ice the game right here. They're going for 2 and trying to make it a 2-possession game.
Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here he is to throw. Brown still throwing, and this is intercepted. And all he's able to do is get them a touch more space to the 4. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Deep down the right sideline. It's his running back making the catch. And he's got it all the way down to the 12. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Setting up to pass. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready?
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And it's not over yet, football fans. He scores, and now a 2-point conversion will force overtime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
If
you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
All right, they got the touchdown, but that was only half of it. So now they need this two-point conversion or this one's over. Mom's going to throw for 2. And the conversion is good. He's into the end zone. Oh, looks like we may be headed for overtime. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Needed a little more to reach the landing zone, so give them the ball at the 40-yard line. And they'll have great field position, Brock, after the unforced error on the kickoff.
Like 3 games. Sometimes they get smacked, sometimes they win. That's it.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
She's straight. I know she's straight though. She's straight. She's play slow stop.
Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith-Njigba. And he gets out of bounds, gets him the first down as well, and moved them into field goal range.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go, son.
Now Darnold off the play action. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout.
A 56-yard attempt.
Got that. She might be top 2. She might be
An entire stadium of pressure now on Jason Myers. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It has the distance, and it's on target. It's good! So it's a win for the Seahawks. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Seahawks winners as we say goodbye from Atlanta.
It's like that. It's a special team. It's a huge factor. Yeah, shit. Read them there. I mean, let me take it from the logo. 70 yards. Yeah. Shit. A good kicker is like, even if you kick deep, is like about the accuracy. Like, damn.
Hey, they be saying, nobody want to mention this. Adam Vinatieri is the reason why Brady got no rings anyways, but nobody wants to.
That's true. These niggas be saying you hating if you say that.
I think it's probably the worst position because they love you when you do your job, but they hate you.
It was your fault. At least in the NBA, you should have free throw. They give them a lot on a free throw is arguably is better than fucking having a kicker go out there and fucking win it for you.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans.
Somebody's listening to
70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Philadelphia Eagles and the the Seattle Seahawks. Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia.
I don't think that's something like what you from George Hill. That's
So we're going to need our
that free
first
throw.
snap to see the
Maybe else
first
got the
action of this
rebound.
game.
So, if you got a free throw, nigga, I would have won the game. LeBron wouldn't even have to do all that. Adjustment wouldn't have to do
So
all
their
that.
offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're
But it's like where's the chicken distance? Like some niggas, some people in distance is like you put this nigga at 60 yards, and you know his season long is in there 50. Oh man,
Second down,
that's what I'm
Walker's
saying.
gonna
Sometimes
get
they be like that nowadays.
He stopped
Like sometimes the
just in
kickers.
time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they can muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
And this defense is going to win this ramp. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side.
So that listen to them. The football knowledge should be there.
Now trying to throw. It's Darnold. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. That's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
A couple like jet sweeps, a couple reverses, a couple of deep balls.
And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's
I don't want
set
them
for
to
the
throw it out
kickoff.
there. They don't want to be doing like the tricky plays, like reverses and just reverse and.
And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback
Sometimes
out to
they
the
do
20.
screens for running backs, receiver screens, and do that shit.
First call here, coming from the shotgun.
Tight ends don't really be running screens. Tight ends just then they're considered this.
Back to work after throwing the pick. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
It wasn't like he was going deep. Like, he was short, like a short stop route. And try not to take buckets.
You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. The rookie out of Alabama there on the tackle. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Somebody said that shit on Twitter.
To the air on 3rd and long. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Adoree Jackson makes the play. And the Eagles almost took it all the way back. Oh, what a return down to the 5.
Hey, we know in this league takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
Hurts setting up to throw. Oh, they got it. Intercepted on the goal line. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks are stopped a little beyond the 10-yard line on the return. In a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the pistol, give here to Walker. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting
good.
that first
I
down
didn't think it was that good.
easy. A lot
I was like,
easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the
yeah, I think he played our
sidelines.
freshman year.
1st and 10, Darnold. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
On 2nd and 10 now, Darnold. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Listen, this guy's reputation certainly precedes him in any game he's on the field, but it doesn't always keep QBs away from challenging him, especially early.
This year, like,
you know what will deter quarterbacks? Results, and those are the results he's looking for.
He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
They do have Gino.
Flag is down here. This might be a free play.
They have Gino to wrap the pass.
Completes it again to Smith and Jigba. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call.
I think they had the same team. This is basically the same team they had before Sam Darnold. And they had the winner of the Super Bowl.
Mike McDonald with his eyes glued to this field. His offense lining up for 2. And again, it's Darnold. And this is caught. And that 5th for the lead works out. They're now up 8-7. They come up with a touchdown.
That's the Jets. That's my this year. I got it. Sorry, that Mendoza number he was good at TV.
Try to take the lead.
Yeah, you love it because you didn't have to
I'm just giving the touchdown if he's good.
But clearly, they don't want to play from behind. They want to be the one dictating. And now,
What about it, right?
got to do it the
That's
rest of
those.
the way.
They get a lot of good players.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Other people got talent too. It's not like top world talent.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for 2nd. This is our last play of the quarter. 2nd down. Hurts throwing again. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. So they'll get to scheme about this 3rd down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of 1. The Seahawks with an early lead. We'll return to the link right after this.
Yeah.
Right now for our 2nd quarter, the Eagles have the football. They'll begin the quarter with 3rd and 2. Forced out to his right. He's making a bid for it. Galloping inside the 40. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
Well, the field opened up, and he simply takes off. Even in today's NFL, dual-threat quarterbacks are everywhere. It's not often a guy can rip off a run like that.
1st down, a run with Barkley. And good forward
His
about
speed is
5
going
yards.
to side for
Looks like
side.
it's 2nd down now.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes.
He's running slide for stride. Ain't gonna lie. He's gonna couldn't go, but he's running slide for stride.
On the ground, you need to keep plays and drives alive.
Finds his back. Here's Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 2nd quarter lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
He did the day every year again.
Added on by Elliott. And the Eagles push
All-Star
their lead to
weekend, this
6.
year, Pro Bowl.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
So like he got some type of like football skill.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
He said some crazy shit.
The pistol snap. Darnold. Finds him over the middle. No yak this time. They got on him
Yeah,
quickly.
who
Down
I
at the
never
32-yard
do.
line.
If you had a like,
And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More football from the Link coming up in just a moment. First and 10 from the 32. From the gun, Darnold. Look at that power, deep left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. To throw, here's Darnold. From left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short.
A gain of 17 yards. And that's good.
Going on first, here's Darnold. Short pass brought in. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Completed over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. That play good for 17 on a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make a catch.
Walker on first down. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
That them look better than fucking
Nice
half
quick
the things I've seen them
correction
reach
for
today.
Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
I don't want to care that niggas be like, they're not athletic, they're not in the league. That's still hard to do.
Throwing here, Darnold. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Quinyon Mitchell on the coverage.
Throw here, third down. It's complete. Play made by Cup. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Buys time, rolling right. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks tie it just before halftime. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off. The touchdown.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
Also, like,
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Well, that's one who chalked up to the pressure of earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
From the pistol, Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert.
Make them all playing. They're going to play in like cold game. Cold game because he
This is one of those plays you're going to see on tape this week, I guarantee you. Not because of the catch, but because of the effort. Lays out and brings in the off-target throw.
He's back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. It's a deep shot for him from that left hand. Has the direction, but not the distance. It falls just short. And they fail to claim that lead. They're still down by a point.
I'm saying they could be nice.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchdown.
That's what I'm saying. They can sit like that.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 15.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Dawson.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Hurts on 1st down. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he's short of first after a wild game.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. Working quickly here. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Brought in. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Working quickly here.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Barkley. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Offense in the hurry up here. It's Barkley again. And this is going to end behind the line block. Great stop down in close. Now let's see if they want to risk it here on 4th and goal. Looking to throw. Catch made. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take the lead right away in half number 2. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. So that brought an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Oh, they're going to try to pitch it left. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
You know, this game could be pretty simple. Beat the man in front of you, carry the ball over the line. Rushing football at its finest.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jahan Campbell makes the play. 1st and 10 from the 43. Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Play action. Hurts has it. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Yes, in my brother.
On first down, Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. To the ground by Nick Emanwari. Dose of the hurry up here. On third down, it's Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Jake Elliott's out to put up 3 for the Eagles. This a 39-yarder from the left hash. Elliott connects there, and that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Here in the third quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. We've set it downs from the 37. First and 10. Darnold. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
It almost as he caught it. As well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's good for the Seahawks. First down. First and 10 at the 37.
Going on first. Here's Darnold. Escapes out to the left. And he's just going to huck this one into
Gotcha, game.
Some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Now Darnold on the play action. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, you know that line, time is of the essence? It certainly is in the pocket. Not enough time there to let that play develop down the field, and the two were not able to reel it in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And again, it's Darnold. Sends this to the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. And the Eagles will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. A nice takeaway to end that third quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the fourth. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. And no, you're not seeing things wrong, folks. They are, in fact, lining up to punt on first down. And this punt works out. It's going to cross the 20, be touchdown at the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Connection made to Shaheed. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was Jackson Smith-Njigba. And now they face 2nd down. Play fake, Darnold. Put the body on the line for his team. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
That's good for a Seahawks. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
1st down, play action. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 10. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for another Seahawks.
With a quick pass out wide. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature.
And he goes down, the pressure gets on, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. They've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And it sets up 2nd down. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run. Offensive line fast. Back to throw it. Finds Barkley underneath. We got the football drop, but not the first. That stop just shy of the marker. 4th down. They'll run for it with Barkley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
The beauty of that execution, Kate, is he didn't even know he was going to get the ball there on 4th down in that RPO. So extra credit for the focus, and even more so for the conversion.
Oh, look at that.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Here's another carry for Barkley. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a 29-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's brought down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They're going to pass it here. Escapes the pocket. Nobody in the neighborhood of that incompletion, and the flag comes out for intentional grounding. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Now pitch it to Barkley. Crosses the 35, room for more. And he's down all the way to the 30. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. From the left hash, this is from 47. Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the fourth quarter when it really matters.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that,
I'd rather put the talent out there.
but it just sets you up for
I
even
know
more
what
aggressive
talent is.
play
I know
calling.
what talent is nice.
Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
That took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down. Desperation time here. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Need this to force overtime. And this will not be caught. So their last chance heave to the end zone ends up on the ground. This game's over. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until...
Hey, what do you do if you're kissing a girl and she says I'm trans?
I'm trans. Transition to the God. For real, like come around me saying no bullshit like that.
I'm talking about like you fucking with a shorty, you finna hit, ooh, and she just says that shit. It's like, damn, bitch, you weird as hell.
We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Detroit Lions and the Seattle Seahawks. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen and Jason Myers has us set to get started. Off we go from Houston.
Yeah, isn't it that shit's right before the East? Only that sometimes.
especially.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And a nice run there. He'll get 9 yards, Brooklyn 29.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. To Slav, the man in motion. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Working free downfield, it is Williams. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Detroit. They'll go play action with Goff. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues.
And he just continues to show the ability to extend drives with his legs. It's not something people immediately bring up when they talk about him, Mike, but as we've seen, he's more than capable of making something happen whenever the opportunity presents itself.
Goff to throw on first down. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Nick Emmanwori is there to make the play.
3-yard gain on the play. Brings up
from the gun on 3rd down. It's gone. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
Off the play fake, here's Darnold. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. Down the sideline. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. So a big one there to start the drive. Gains an even 70 yards.
1st and goal.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. Here's Walker. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Dump this off to Charbonnet, complete. And he's so close to the goal line, couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. To the end zone, it's intercepted. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Value 3, value 5. Value.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Detroit.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Bates good with the extra point. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead.
Seahawks, nothing.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Darnold. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Seahawks
will go play action with Darnold. A dive and a catch. Incredible. So after one, it's the Lions who have the early lead. More from Houston coming up in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And that is incomplete. Jackson Smith-Njigba, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. Forced out wide. He's going to run it. And good work here defensively. They force him out after a gain of just a yard. And now it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. His pass taken in by Shaheed. Now, where will they mark him? It looks like he's a little bit short, just by about the length of the football. So decision time coming up. It's 4th down. Throwing, Darnold. That's caught. It's Petitford. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Goff gives it to Gibbs. He'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Big Leonard Williams brings him down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Zay said he not can't play no more.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Williams in motion. On 2nd down, Goff. Catch is made. That is Williams. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Slot man in motion left. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And Gibbs gets nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. On 4th down, Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And he's going to have the 1st down. So So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
First down, Detroit.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Williams in motion. Throwing on second down. Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A huge play just before the half. And even 30 yards. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. On play action, Goff. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
The Lions called their first timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. From the gun, it's Goff. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. From back at the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and goal. To throw is Goff. This one caught at the 4. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
This whole time.
Throwing, Goff. That one, take it in. Amon-Ra, safe grab. Touchdown, Detroit. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions move out on top, 14-0. Final second now of this first half, as this one is away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
I feel like it's different. Like, let's say you and Shorty was together for like 2 to 3 weeks, and you went there and you get hit. Is that any different? But what makes it different?
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway.
To me, it's like 3 times. Usually twice. You try to make the second move.
On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
That's caught. it's A.J. Barner, the tight end. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. Left side is Barner.
Yeah, should be.
Get him up
You got there.
here
Like I said,
as
you got
he
there.
is
You got to get
taken
hurt.
down.
Nigga.
A gain of
Ball
4.
right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
I don't think niggas just find out hard. And I don't think nobody's trying to injure. I mean, not injure. You get injured. They flag football. It's no contact. It's not contact.
Darnold to throw again.
So you gotta go.
That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
Avonte Maddox on the
So you
coverage.
have to go.
Here's Darnold again. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First and 10.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep the score right where it is.
At the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings it
From the
2nd and
35, here's 2nd down and 2. To throw is Goff. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Here's 3rd and 2. Goff to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he's got another one. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Darnold to throw on 1st down. Shaheed with the catch. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick 1st down.
Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. Rolling right. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
That is caught! And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Of 38 yards. That's good for a Seahawks 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
To throw again is Darnold. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line. Darnold to the air once more. 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off